see in this position, I'm just setting up, I'm just making sure that I'm, again, supported. Again, make sure, like the release techniques, it's all about relaxation. It's kind of the key to making sure that you're stable and you're not fighting anything. You know, you can get into this position, and into the position that we're going to do, rather, and you could hold it all day. You're not struggling for balance, you're not too tense, you know, you're not doing this, because if that's the case, nothing's going to change. Like on the foam roll, if you're pushing too hard, if there's too much pressure, nothing's going to change, we're just going to guard. Same with this. If we can't find a stable position and relax, our body's focusing so hard on firing muscles up to stabilise us that it can't release, because it's trying to activate, trying to tense up to hold us. So make sure you're relaxed, that's the key thing. So I usually use a wall, I'm nice and stable here, my body's relaxed. So to stretch those hip flexors, what I'm going to do is get into this kneeling position. So if I want to do my right hip flexors, like my right knee down, my hand on my hip, I'm nice and tall, I'm not leaning back too far, my spine is just neutral, because remember, if you've got that tilted pelvis position, that excessive curve in that spine, we don't want to exacerbate that, we want to neutralise that. So we want to try and tuck your pelvis under a little bit. You can do that by squeezing your bum on that side down. So right knee down, squeeze your right bum, and that will tilt the pelvis back and neutralise that curve. And then you're just going to gently lean forward until the first sensation, or the first sensation of stretch. So nothing. Oh, stretch. That's it. Don't go any further. Okay. If we go more, it's like, oh God, really stretching. Wow. That's not good either. We don't want that. Very similar to the foam roller. Too much pressure, too much stretch. So we've got receptors in the muscle tissue that detect amount of tension. We've also got some that detect how much length there is and rate of lengthening. So if it's too much too soon, again, it's like if someone pulls on your arm, you naturally want to contract back to the same thing. If there's too much, your body's going to go, oh, too much, relax, calm down. You know, and you're going to have to come out of it. We want to get to the point where it's just enough. Your body can go, oh yeah, you know, there's a bit of stretch there, there's a bit of tension, but it's okay. It's all right. You know, we don't need that tension. There's no damage. There's no threat, and that will let go. And when that let go, when that tissue lets go, because it's got that feedback signal from the brain, you can go deeper into it, and we can get more of a stretch. Right. So it's a bit like a negotiation. You want too much too soon, it's going to go, oh, no, sorry. You've got to build up that relationship, then you can access more, you know. So, like I said, go to that first point, stretch, hold it there. It usually takes, again, about 30 seconds to a minute or so. When you feel like that stretch is going, like it's not really there anymore, a bit like the foam roller, I feel like it's releasing, you can go a little deeper. And then you can repeat that process 2, 3, 4 times. Wait for that release, go a little deeper. As long as we're not doing this, we're not compromising our form, we're okay. So in this position, I'm doing my psoas and iliacus, my main hip flexors. So I'm nice and tall, my foot is flat. Go to the first barrier, wait there, make sure I'm stable, let it calm down, let it do its thing, and go again. Again, remember, just the first barrier, the first sensation of stretch. If I want to get into that TFL, we can do that too, real easy. All I need to do, because my TFL turns my thigh bone, my femur inwards, if I turn it outwards, so if I move this foot behind that foot, I actually rotate this femur out a little bit. And I could also push my hip into the side a little bit as well, because the TFL brings my leg to the side. So if I go the opposite way by leaning this way, that's just going to dial in a bit more to that muscle. If I want to target that muscle specifically, if that's more of a problem. So if you're suffering from that knees collapsing in position, TFL is probably playing more of a role. So then again, the same thing. I turn my foot in, push my hip out, slightly lean forward, go to that first resistance barrier, hold it, let it do its thing, let it calm down, go again, let it do its thing, let it calm down, go again. Real easy. The other one, which I think is the rec fem, so that one down the front of the thigh, the rec fem being part of the quads. If you want to get into that muscle, back to the beginning, keep it in that position like we did with the psoas. But because the rec fem straightens our leg out, if we put a bit of bend in the knee, okay, because it extends on it, if we flex the knee, if we bend the knee, it puts it on a bit of stretch. So, same thing, how I do that, just put your toes into the ground, because now I've got a bit more bend in my knee. Same thing, go to the first point of stretch, hold it, let it do its thing, let it release, go forward again, go forward again. Same thing. Very easy. So one stretch, we can get 3 different hip flexors with that. Really, really cool. Really, really nice, easy stretch to do. And again, make sure you're relaxed, make sure you're calm, you're doing a stable position. If you need a bit of padding under your knee, get a couple of towels, get a couple of mats, make sure you're comfortable, you're not irritated in any sort of way. Okay. There you guys go. That's for the hip flexors.